Oh, hello, my lovelies. Oh, I appear to have a ghost in my room. Some things just fell off the shelf. Right, I'm trying. Oh, I think that will do quite nicely. I apologise if you can hear a recorder in the background. I'm sure we've all got great memories of that. Oh, according to my page, I've lost 2 subscribers. Not entirely sure why that is. But there we go. Anyway, let's bring you up on my laptop so I can see all your lovely comments. Okay. Good morning, Anne. Hi, Louise. Yes, okay, I won't, I know you're not here really. Okay. Let me just share this out. I apologise if you're watching this on the replay, but it'll just take me a second. Well, 2 minutes. Not 2 minutes. Won't take long. Promise. I'm going to share it on my page, but if anybody wants to go on my page and then share it again, that would be awesome. Let me just... Sometimes I wonder. I'm sure they've changed this page again. Let's have a look. I think I need to... Is it because it's me? Yes, it is. Honestly... Switch to woos and then I can actually comment. Anyway, so today I'm going to be using a mask, which is here. It's just a circle cut out of a big piece of scraps cardstock, and then I wanted to use some stencils or masks as they call them in the catalogue, I think. Is that what they call them? And then I would like to use, I borrowed this off Ruth, haven't used it yet, so I thought I'd use it today and then I can actually give it back. might help, like, isn't it? So yeah. Right, let me just link to live now on. Paste. Post. Right, there we go. That's that done. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I don't need that straight away. I need my piece of cardstock. Now, is this... When I'm practicing, I use a cheaper cardstock, and you can actually see the difference between them. The basic white is slightly creamier than this one, but this one is a lot thinner. But I usually practice on that one, but I want to do my proper card on this one because the colours absorb and things much nicer. So I think I'm going to use these 2, or should we go squaresies this time, I think. I do quite like that one. Maybe a little bit of that one as well, be wild and go with 2. And then I've got my blender pens, but I had these before Stampin' Up did them, so I probably will try to collect some Stampin' Up ones because I've never got enough. Okay, let's get back to our picture. Hi, Claire. Hi, Joanna, Judy, and Mindy. Right, so the only thing is, because this is so ginormous, it's hard to get where the right area is. So what I'm going to do is... How did I do it before? Does anyone remember how I did it last time? You weren't there, but, just guess. I think what I did was I put it on this way up. So work out where the centre is, and sort of doesn't have to be perfect, because it doesn't. And I'll show you the card I made yesterday. Look, and I've just moved it. What if I do that? Is that too close to the top? that's a good idea. When you put it up to the light, you can see the circle through the cardstock. That's pretty wild. There we go, that'll do. Right, so then I did use, when I did it yesterday, I used some Heffy Doodle tape, but I've got none left now. So I'm going to just put this on the edge, but only very slightly touching the paper. Okay, so I have some colours here. Now, what's on that one? Well, that's quite a subtle. I wanted to be a bit brighter than the card I did yesterday, so I'm going to get my Parakeet Party. And I'm going to put a bit of Parakeet Party on here. Don't even ask me what I just did. Oh, dear me. There is hope for me somewhere, I'm sure. So I want to put a base colour on so that we have some background colour. So we have a bit like that. And I'm not putting colour up the very top here. So then I'm going to get my yellow, and I will get my stencil, and I will go over with my yellow a little bit, not too much, just a little bit, but you can, oh, it's not yellow at all, look. It's supposed to be yellow. Oh, it's like an orange. That's fine. It's all good. We can work with it. We can well, I hope we can, because, you know, it's done now. Right, so now I need a bit of blue. So then I'm just going to give it a little bit of a blue on that bit. Now I feel like I need a bit more green again, because it's not yellow, it's come up a bit darker, so I don't like it. So there we go. Right, so then we're going to get the other stencil, which is the squaresy one. I think I'll put it like that, and colours on there. That's green as well. What's on here? Maybe we could brighten it up with a bit of So saffron, maybe? There we go. Right, let's have a little look. See what that looks like. Okay. Right, so look at me with a hair elastic on my arm. I've not even got any hair to put in one. I can tell I've got kids. Right, let me just have a little sneaky peek. We have some colour transfer. Oh dear, never mind. It's fine. It's all good. It's just paper. So we have our circle. Some bits everywhere today. I don't know why. Okay. Then what I'm going to do is get my... Now I don't have a Stamparatus. I haven't got the pennies for one of those at the moment. I do have quite an extensive list of things I would like, that being one of them. So then what we need to do is decide which animal is going to be on our card. So I'm just going to, I think, let's have a look. I think the bear is just too big. Definitely too big. Now, I did the owl yesterday. I'm just wondering whether the fox, no, wolf, whatever that is. No, see, I still like the owl, but we'll go with the owl because you haven't seen me use the owl. Have you? No. Okay. So we need a block. Squeeze my arm. don't know if my chat's moving because what am I doing? I've put it on the block. I don't need a block. You need to put it where you want it, Wendy. Doris. Right, so I like to put it so it's just off the corner. And is this the right way up? Can't remember. Nope. Yeah, with this you have to turn the thing around, pick it up, and then you get your ink. Don't know if my chat's working. It hasn't moved in some time. So let's have a look. So if it's your first time here, do say hello. Everybody here is friendly. Now I like to use the Stamparatus or stamp positional tool because you can do it more than once to get a really crisp black image. Zoom in a little bit. There we go. That is better. Hi, Mom. Finally made it. Where have you been? Right, let's put that out of the way. Forgotten to get me wet cloth, or a child has run off with it. Can't remember which one. Okay, so we don't need that now because the other images will be fine as they are. So also in this stamp set is this beautiful little, I always think it looks like a bit of a weed, but it could be a flower for all I know. So we're also going to pop this just in the corner there. Hi, Cheryl. Hi, Judith. Oh, look, I've got a little, must have stamped a bit hard on the one side. Yes, never mind. It's all good. It's all good. We'll stick a gem there. It's perfectly fine. Put the lid back on the ink. So on the one I did yesterday, I had something coming down from that way, but I didn't really like the effect I got. So let me just have a look at something else. What have we got? I wonder if that looks too much like seaweed. Need a branch. Where's the branch? Anybody? Well, this got complicated all of a sudden, didn't it? Oh, I know. I use this all the time. All the time. And it's this one out of the Shaded Summer set. So I am going to put my circle back over the top, like so. And then like that. Okay, so that's those. Dunsky. Oh, is it nearly coffee time, is it, Anne? I haven't had one in a little while. Okay. So then, got a few little marks on here. I'm going to cover them with gems. That's it now. It's upset me. So let's put the lid back on here. So for this one, I am going to use a card base that is a bit of a different colour. I don't know if this would look... I'm just trying them. That one. Or we could go... Well, got a bit of a crumb cake. What's this one? soft suede. Maybe this one. I'm not a lover of brown, but I quite like that one. Which one do we like? Do we like Parakeet Party or soft suede? You decide while I decide what gems I'm going to put on this. Okay, okay. Oh my goodness, I don't know. So many gems. Although I suppose if we use that one, we could use those. Or if we used, let's have a look, soft suede, the green. So we've got the green, soft suede, the green, soft suede. Oh, we're 2 all that, guys. One more. Come on, one more person. Because I can't make my mind up. Where's this from? There. I knew you'd pick Parakeet Party, Mum, because you don't like brown, remember? There we go. Green it is. Thank you, Cheryl. Oh, Louise, I haven't got blue. You're just doing it to tease me now. Right, let's glue it down. Now, I did put a bow on the other one. I'm not sure if I'm going to put one on this one. We'll finish it with the gems and then we'll... Oop, upside down, Wendy. Not a good start. I always think the one I made yesterday is always better than the one I make on the live. So, let me get my pick tool. And we will pop one there. Nearly stabbed myself with it. That would have been really clever, wouldn't it? We'll have one there, and then I might put one here because I'll show you the one I made yesterday in a second. Let me just see what we've got in the drawer to make a bow. Oh, we could have a nice little... Yes, that could work. That could work. A little... Oh, this is... I haven't started this one yet. Let's have a look. Just a little bow, just so it looks like a bow there. Okay, we're going to do that. If I can get my fingers to work. It's not always promised. Oh goodness. So my children are now on a week's holiday. So there will be some trips out. I'll take hubby to an appointment on Monday. But then after that, there isn't much planned. I think we're at, yeah, we've got Monday's busy all day. And then from then on, we will decide what we're doing on the days, I think. Trip to Powys Castle. Beautiful place to go. Oh, I can't even find what I'm looking for. Okay, let's... I needed a glue dot, but I still haven't ordered any. So I'll have to use a little blob of glue, and then I will, later on, I will put anything. Oh, Nessa. Yeah, things have gone a bit pear-shaped there, so we're in limbo again now. So we're just going to wait and let things sort themselves out, and then we'll see what happens. Trip to Manchester, Louise. I can't drive that far anymore. Yes, thumbs up would be lovely. Thank you, Nessa. And a subscribe if you're there. I know, Nessa, it is disappointing, but there's a really good reason, so I'm not going to be moaning about it. But we just hope it all works out. It's fine. I'll just have to wait. I've just got boxes everywhere and I haven't packed them. So I'm just going to flatten them all and put them tidy, and we'll just carry on until we know what's going on. I'm not keen on the bow, but I'll show you the one I made yesterday. That's the one I made yesterday. So I think I like my one yesterday better. Yeah. Oh, I didn't put the sentiment on. Let's do that then. A note of thanks. No, that's not it. There it is. Tiddly yes, so yeah, it'll happen when it's supposed to happen. I'll leave it in God's hands, and then we'll, you know. There we go. Now it's actually finished. And I mean, what we could do actually is, I put that on there like that, right? And then we get maybe an evening evergreen and my pick tool. See what that looks like. I just splattered. See, add a little bit of extra oomph. And then, of course, before you finished your card, because a card is never finished until you've added Wink of Stella. And I will, I mean, how long did that take me? Woo, less than half an hour. Aren't you proud of me? I usually go on for hours and hours and hours. Now, I could do another one, but I could be naughty and feature a non-Stampin' Up one, and I could show you. Yeah. Yes, Mum, but after Monday's procedure, I don't think hubby's going to be very although I could come over without him on Tuesday. How's that? We could do that. We could, as long as the weather's dry. Well, it doesn't even matter if it's wet, actually. But hey, anyway, right, I've just thrown myself off now, haven't I? Okay, let me just get another piece of... Oh, I've run out of... Hold that thought. I need some basic white. Like that. Actually, I don't think it was basic white I did it on. It was not. I'll catch up with myself in a minute, I promise. Okay, so I made a card and I've actually given it away since, so not much help to everybody, is it really? But it's using the same technique to make a moon. I don't know if that'll work. I want a really pale blue. Okay, what I'm going to do is grab this one and then I'll just cut it down to the right size. Right, so 10 by 14 centimeters, because my card bases are 10.5 by 14.5. Now, I've got to work out if I have the foliage I require for the bottom of my card. Okay, so we need, now this is where I end up having to wash my brushes after I've used them, because I use some very dark, quite dark colours. That's got pink in it. I quite like pink. So first of all, no, did I? Because I've sold the card, I can't remember what I did. Could have been on white, couldn't it? Could have been on white. Doing a very successful making myself believe I did it on white, or what I did it on whatever colour. Anyway, we're going to go with this. We'll see how it goes. I'm sure it'll work fine. Right, so we need our circle back in, because the main feature of this card is the moon. So I'm going to do my light technique again and put it in the right place. And then I'm going to get my basic grey. And then after I will add some white. Oh yes, you're excited, I can tell. Right, this has got a slight tinge of pink to it, but only a slight tinge. Oh, it's not picking up. I need a new... Next re-inker I need is basic grey. I can see it. Yeah, because there's nothing coming off there. Come on. Come on. That's better. So you just go over with grey. And not really even. Just go wherever you like. Like so. Yes, Louise, I do. But you see now my phone is the one recording. And the picture's on my phone. So hang on, we'll have a slurp. So yeah. Yeah, so the other thing you can do as well to get a different texture again, I forgot about this bit, is to, no, that's the one I use for the white, but obviously it's contaminated. Oops, a daisy. Oh, I'll use this one. Is get some grey onto your finger dauber and then just gently do like little patches. Like so. This grey really isn't very dark, is it? Right, so do that, then you get your white. So where is my Whisper White pad? There it is. Pick up a bit of white. And then be very gentle, but you can rub it in with your finger if it comes out a bit too dark, which is what I do quite often. So do that and then just rub it with your finger just to get it to go in. And then you can just put a few little... And you can correct it again by just changing over your finger daubers to the grey ones and just going over it. Like that. And then when you lift it up, it should look like the moon. So again, I will use the stamping tool for my item I'm going to put on here. Not telling you what it is yet. Anyway, so now I need to do some landscape. So I've got, don't know. Oh, there's a pin there. Let me just check my retired to find what I require. So the one I love, and I'm not sure I'm going to sell it or not yet, is this one. Because the trees, now it's only this one and this one I want to use, not the solid ones. You'll see why in a second. So I need a block. Where are my blocks? There they are. Still got stuff on them, obviously. So pick that up. And then I'm going to use Night of Navy. Oh, hang on. I'm going to get my charger quick. Just realised my phone is going to die. And that would be a terrible state of affairs if it did. Yay, we rescued that. Phew, everyone breathe a sigh of relief. Yeah, I haven't tried it on a dark cardstock because I don't know how well the grey would show up. So I'm just going to go along the bottom. all will make sense shortly. And then get the other one, because it's just a slightly different shape to the top of the tree, and it's only the top bit we need. Like so. Like that. And then you get your blue. This is Night of Navy. And then you just make it look all looks all moody on the bottom then. Like so. And then I did want to put a little bit of purple into it, so I'll grab the gorgeous grape. Are you off to bed now, are you, dude?
Yes.
No night, dude.
Night.
Say night, everybody.
Night. Good night.
It's Caden. He has to have a hug before he goes to bed. Right, so I love purple. So I'm now going to add purple. You add whatever colour you like. And I don't know if I actually did do the last one on a dark card, actually. You should do what I do. Every time I watch a film with hubby, I fall asleep. So, yeah. So we always make sure we get to watch it early. Otherwise, Mama falls asleep. Right, so what you can do as well with your white ink. Oh, cable, stay out of the way. Is put some clouds on. Hang on, I just need to blow some. I don't know where these bits are coming from. They keep appearing. Let me just check first before I do it. Nope, too scared to do that right now, which is clouds. But I will once I've stamped what I want to stamp on it. Right, okay, so let me just have some naughty stamps. Okay, what do we want? That one. I love dragons. So we're going to have... I think we'll have this one. Or do we want them both? We could have them both. That one looks like he's a bit weird. Or should we have just one? Can't decide. Says your typing is too loud, Louise. Oh my goodness. If you are watching the replay, I apologise. But if you watch me live, you'll get to join in these conversations that I have with the lovely people on YouTube. And to do that, all you've got to do is subscribe, click the bell and press all. And then it'll tell you when I go live. Or if I upload a video, it will let you know. Right, let's get this into the camera. Do we want both or should we just go with one? I can't decide now whether two would be too much or should we put them like that. So they're flying together. Hang on while I just turn my window round again. Louise, it's Lavinia stamps. We bought them from the creative craft show we went to, didn't we, Mum? Right, so I've positioned where I want them to go. Then I'm going to pick them up with my tool. I'm just going to move that one over there a bit. And then I'm going to ink them up. Now I know these ones do take a little, they take 2 or 3 stamps to get them solid, as solid black as I like. Honestly, Louise, these are lush. And there's just, the thing I love about them is there's just 2 dragons. You don't have to buy a load of other stuff to get just 2 dragons. Basically. I have some other, I will do some videos on the other bits because I've got like a hobbit door. And I've got some little snails. Oh, Louise, honestly, I love Game of Thrones. And I love The Hobbit and Lord of the Rings. And that is me. Right, okay, so I've done 2 lots and I think that will do. So I'm going to leave the dragons on there because I need to clean them before I put them away. Put that down there, we'll know where it is. Put the lid back on the black. Let's find a card base for this one. I think we could go black actually. Oh, this card base is a weird size. Let's check it. 10.5. Oh, I think this is the one where I glued it on and it was the wrong size and I peeled it off. Yes, it is. Look, there's excess old glue on there. Right, so it's the right size that way, so that's fine. We'll glue it on the glued side. See? Makes sense. Glue. Helps if I grab the right glue. Like so. Make sure it's up the right way as well. And then we will pop that on there. Now this is just all to do with blending brushes and masking. How about that? Right, so then you see you get your Wink of Stella and you can just put some little bits on your trees like so. You could get a block and sprinkle pretty stardust all over the card. And then let's have a look. Do you know what? I showed you that card before. It's not the one I made yesterday. The one I was going to make you was this one. Oh, maybe we'll make that one in a minute because it won't take me long. Right, okay, so I think we'll go with these blue. Or should we go? I think gold would take away from the dragons, so I'm just going to use these ones. So 1, 2, and then maybe a big one there. Little one down in the trees. And I think a big one there. There we go. That's me dragons. Right, so let me just sort my head out. Honestly. Right, so I was going to use this. So we're doing 3 cards tonight. That's what we're doing. We're doing 3 cards tonight. Okay, so again, holding this up to the light to get my circle where I would like it. That way up. Sellotape. Hold it in place. That's going to be my card base, by the way. So what I actually did, right, was this is dark. No, that's the light one. This is the dark one, isn't it? Yes. Right, so let's just get my mask, and I'm just going to put a bit of colour. That's why I confused myself as to what I was doing up there. Never mind, we've made 3 cards to get to the right one. Okay, so there's that bit, and then where did I put the other? There they are. So this one is supposed to go there, but I just literally didn't match it up. I just put it on, and I'll get the lighter one and do that. Didn't come out very well, did it? There we go. Oh, can't pick it up now either. There we go. Right, so it's given some texture to the background. Then I got the very top of this bit. So you don't need to use a big block because it is only the top piece. Oh, what am I doing? Oh my goodness. Right, so do that. So then I used Evening Evergreen, I remember. And what you do is you stamp and then decide where you want them to poke up from. So it was about there. And then just be aware that when you stamp, it won't, because of the thickness of this card, you might end up with a little bit of a gap. Okay, the first colour on there was Evening Evergreen, but I only rubbed it really, really lightly. So as you can see there, it doesn't quite work. So you can actually, if you use the brush end, you've got a very fine tip. You can just give it a little, like so, to make them make sense. Like that. Then take that off. Gonna have a lots to clean when I finish because I forgot my cloth. Typical Wendy. So pop that on. So this is from Dainty Delight, these ones. Like so. Oh, look. Oh, dear me. Wendy is being too heavy. My hands are not happy today. I'll think of something, I'm sure. There we go. That'll do. I'll put a gem or something there. Then I got some colours. So, Cherry Cobbler. And I just dotted in the berries. Like so. And then I got my, now I know this isn't in the catalogue anymore, but it's a chalk marker. Because these look like, oh, I can't remember what you call them. Is this something Whisper? I don't know. But they look like a flower, I think, anyway, that's white. So I've just done that. Then I got my dark crumb cake. And just did these. Now, a lot of these are very subtle colours, but by the time I finished, it looks really effective. So I just coloured all the leaves the same colour because, you know, no one's got time to be changing greens every 2 seconds, have they? There we go. And then I think we'll do these ones. Dark Poppy Parade. There we go. And then I'll pop a little tiny bit of dark Cherry Cobbler at the bottom of them. Let's move those out. See, I just have a pile of stuff to the side of me now. Okay. Hi, Monica. Good morning. Right. So that is that. take that off. Then maybe if we add a little bit of dottage, that would cover that. I think it would. So we are going to grab, what have we got in there? Is there any dottage in there? No. No, not really. Right. Where have I put it? That's right. I thought I had a dottage one out. Clearly not. Okay. So I'm going to go to my faithful dottage. If I can find it. There it is. Forever Fern. I should maybe just have a little pile in front of me. Favourite stamps. Where's the dottage? The dottage is not there. Where's... Oh, don't tell me. This one's going to go to the land of dead stamps. Let me have a slurp. It's got to be here somewhere because I, you know, don't take stamps downstairs with me. Let's have a little... Oh, man. Okay, we're going to have to think something else. Okay, so I'll put my mask back on. And tell what I'm going to be doing when I finish the live. Finding my stamp because, I mean, it can't be lost. That would be horrendous. It's one of my faves. So I think we'll do a bit of... Well, that's not working very well now. I don't know why. Maybe it's what I'm hitting it on. Let's try something else. That's better. It's not really hiding my smudge, mind you, but you get the idea. We'll put something on it. I'm sure I'll find something. Okay, so that is that. Then we need a piece of scrap cardstock. Here's a piece of card scrap. What's that? Oh, look. Oh, no, can't show you that. That's for a... it's for a mystery stamping on Monday. Okay, so got this. We're going to get our butterfly. And I'm not going to try and cut it out with the dies because the dies are all stuck together for the shape of the thing. And I'll have to get the big machine out. So I'm just going to fussy cut it once I've done it. So I do the butterfly. Although I have got Pretty Peacock still, and I loved butterflies with Pretty Peacock. Hang on, have you got Beautifully Happy? No, I haven't. I don't have a vast range of stamps, I have to say. Okay, so what I'm going to do with this one is, where's my card? And it'll show me what colour I did the butterflies. Well, of course I can't find it now because, you know, oh, there it is. That was right. So we have light cherry cobbler around the very edge. Like so. Then a nice shade of blue. So let's go Orchid Oasis Light. And then dark cherry cobbler in the middle. I know butterflies aren't these colours, but I'm just going to make it up as I go along because I can. I'm going to go over and then it'll blend it in a bit. Like so. I actually wonder if I should go a bit... Oh, yeah, that's been a lead on that end. the more layers you put on of Stampin' Blends, the darker colour you will get. And then I will grab my bronze for the butterfly's body. And then we will Speedy Gonzales cut it out. Oh, hang on. What am I looking for? What images? Hang on, I'm lost. The dragons have taken it to Glenna. Okay, I'm lost. Okay, I'm completely lost. I don't know what you're all on about now. So I'm going to leave a tiny border. Actually, do you know what? I'm not going to do that. I'm going to cut it off. It's much easier to cut it off. I don't have the steady-handedness tonight to do the border because it'll just look all uneven. So the only reason I was going to do borders is because it makes it very difficult when it comes to the antennae, because they become extremely fragile, because they may well fall off. Actually, they're just going to be taken off, because I mean, at the end of the day, it's not a real butterfly, so no butterflies were harmed in the making of this accessory for my card. Embellishment, that's the word I was looking for. So we will, there we go. Right, so then what I do is I put my thumb nail, excuse the state of my nails, by the butterfly's body and bend the wing up. And then I put it the other side of its body and bend that side up. And then I kind of smooth it so that the wing goes like that. So you shape in the wing. And again, the other side, hold the body and shape. Just sort of put your thumb on top and then rub your finger down it and it curls it. You know, like you do with a pencil to make ribbons curl. And that is going to go just there. Cool, blimey, I need new paper, grid paper. I need, what are they called? Oh, I see, the dottage. Yeah, I don't know where it's gone. Really don't know. Oh well, I'll find it. I'm sure I will. Okay, so butterfly is going to go just there. And this was the one, this was the card I got inspiration off Pinterest, but when I clicked it, it didn't go anywhere. So if you ever do share my things, please share my whole thing, because otherwise people will try to get my ideas, but they can't actually watch the video because it doesn't go anywhere if you screenshot a picture. If you share it on Pinterest, it takes the whole post. I've discovered this, so I do that all the time now for people, because I didn't used to. I used to screenshot it and keep it. But I'm a bit more, yeah, right. So we need a sentiment for the bottom. So what have we got in here? Sending love during the season of growth. Yep, I don't know why I'd send that. Thank you for your kindness. Celebrate you. Wouldn't it be let's celebrate you? I don't know. Anyway, so let me look for thank you. You is epic. That's what it should say. Oh, yes. Now there is a plan, Anne. Thank you for that. Anne says I should draw some antennae on the card. And I do actually have a glittery gel pen. So we could draw some nice little antennae with glitter pen. Oh, no, not that, Wendy. Evelyn Evergreen. I don't like to use black all the time, so I try and use the darkest colours like Blackberry Bliss, Night of Navy. I've even used Cherry Cobbler before now as my darkest colour for the page. Right, we're going to do this, and we are not going to smudge it, and we're not going to give a halo. Oh, it's not straight. It's fine. It's okay. It's all good. I'll just show you the really good one and then we won't have to worry about this one, will we? I think we'll have I think gold would look quite nice on there. So let's glue it to a card base. Where's my card base? There it is. Check it's opening the right way before I glue. Okay. Ooh. So I will show you my other stamps that I bought at the show. And they are Lavinia and Cardio. And that's Claire's fault. Isn't it, Claire? Yes, it is. Okay, so I'm going to see if it will look okay if I put a big and a little. See, now that doesn't look too bad, does it? So then I could put one of them there. And I think that will do. I think that will do, you know. Good on you, Louise. Get out of there. You don't need to be there, surely. And I think, oh, I don't know. Okay, let's have a look. Let me just move some stuff. Because I can't push anything further away because it won't go. Because there's nowhere for it to go. Because there's too much mess everywhere. Right, so we have card number 1, card number 2, and card number 3. All using masking circle technique. My favourite's either this one or this one, and I've now even put a thumb. I've even managed to put a smudge on there. So I'm not happy with that one now because I've smudged it. So I might have to put some, like, I don't know, add something to it. I will. Anyway, let's just do, while you decide which one's your favourite, I'm going to find my Winkostella. And I'm going to Winkostella up my fleurs, because why not? And also my butterflies, wingtips, body. And I think that will do very nicely. So there we go. Right, so we have, votes are in. Exercise monkey, what is that? Oh yeah, could have done that, couldn't I? Oh, that's okay, I've hidden it with this. It's fine. They're all good. I'm just going to move these so you can actually see them, because, you know, why would you put them where you can't see them, Wendy? Honestly, sometimes I wonder about myself. Okay, so Claire says she loves number 3. Well, you had sneaky peekies of that, didn't you? Louise says 3, 2, 1. Cheeky Monkey Craft says 3, 2, 1. Judy French says 2, 3, 1. Anne says all are beautiful, 3, 2, 1. And Monica says 3, 1, 2. See? This is the thing, you see. I have to make them all completely different because everybody has, you know. Oh, Nessa says 1, 3, 2 for her. This is what I mean. See, this one in the middle is very me. So let me just, I will show you. I've got some pictures of the, I have played with a few of these. So this is a cardio one with some bunnies and this little scarecrow with a fence. Can't wait to use that one. I haven't played much with them. There's some cats and a brolly. That's cardio. And then this one is cardio, but I don't know if you can see what they are. There's spiders and snails and caterpillars. There's some of them stamped on the front so you can see what they do. And then there's some shrooms, because you know me, love a bit of a shroomage. And then I always call this my Hobbit door. Love it. And I mean, look at that. It's so gorgeous. It is indeed gorgeous. It is. So there is quite a lot in the new mini that I would like. But at the moment, money is slightly tight. So we will be being very careful what I order. I have got a few bits that I could sell on eBay that have retired. I always think I'll keep that, I'll use it again, and I never use it. So I'm just going to be pretty ruthless and sell them so that I can get some new pretties. Oh, yeah, dottage. It covers a multitude of things, doesn't it? So yeah, I might do something on this one just to cover things over. But the one I made yesterday of that one is that one. And I really wasn't keen on the size of my bow. And then this one, that was the one I made yesterday. So this one's probably a bit more darker, isn't it? But still just as lovely. So, and I didn't put any gemage on that one. There we go. Right. Thank you all so much for watching. I have done 3 cards in an hour. I am pretty impressed with myself. Usually takes me much longer. So if you'd like to ask any questions, just ask away in the comments. If you are watching the replay, do comment below which one's your favourite. I do try and reply to all of my comments on my pages, on my videos, I mean. Dear me, I'm tired now. Okay, so there we go. Right, I will see you next Saturday, or if I get time this week. Elsie is desperate to do a video with me, and so is Aaliyah. So we might have... I've just found the note of thanks over there. Why was that over there? Right, I need to find my dottage. So I'm off to find my dottage. You all have a fabulous rest of your weekend, and I will see you all soon. Okay, bye-bye.